Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is January 2nd, 2021. Excuse me. I'm so used to it's going to take me a while to say 2021. But I want you guys to notice what CNN reported today. They put these two news stories next to each other. That of the NBA Hall of Famer Paul Westphal, who died at the age of 70 from cancer. I might be saying his last name wrong, but he died from cancer at the age of 70. And they also posted this football player, Hall of Famer running back Floyd, who passed away at the age of 78, who also died from cancer. So both of these news stories being reported on the same day of two former Hall of Famers, former players, one in the NBA and one in the NFL, both dying from cancer, and both of their news stories being reported on the same day. I'm going to show you guys why they're doing that. So let's start off with the Hall of Fame coach, Paul Westphal, I guess. He died at the age of 70, and he's the one that died today. Now, Floyd, he died yesterday on New Year's Day, but they reported it today on January 2nd. And the reason they reported Mr. Paul's death today is because today's the day with 44 numerology, and he died from cancer. Cancer equals 44. Supposedly he had brain cancer. Brain is 44, like chemo. Of course, kill and execution is 44. And to add on to the mockery, he even wore the number 44 as a player, just like Floyd Little. So think about that. Both of these men, both of their deaths are being reported the same day. They both died from cancer, and they both wore the number 44 as players. And of course, cancer, chemo, kill, they all equal 44. And then their news is being reported on the day with 44 numerology. Notice his name in gematria is sums of 46, 170, and 62, just like sacrifice. His name also sums to 154, like ritual sacrifice. 73 is the 21st prime number. And Mr. Paul died on January 2nd, 2/1, like 21. You know, Jesuit is also 21. And Jesuit is also 78, like how Floyd Little died at the age of 78. And he also died from cancer, but he died yesterday on New Year's. Notice New Year's is 38 and 43. Yesterday was a day with 43 numerology. Football equals 43. Of course, death, kill, R.I.P. Death, killing, R.I.P. Murder, all equal 38. So here we have a death on New Year's. And he died 181 days after his birthday. He was born July 4th, 1942. He died 181 days after his birthday, the 42nd prime. Number stamped on black people. Right, the N-word, slavery, all 42. Jesuit is also 42. And just notice the gematria of Jesuit. It's 21. They report his news on January 2nd, 2/1, like 21. He dies at the age of 78. Jesuit is 78. He dies 181 days after his birthday, the 42nd prime. Jesuit is 42. And notice the 84. Well, his surname, Little, equals 84. Also equals 78, like his age of death. So a man named Little dies at 78. And like I mentioned, he wore the number 44, just like Paul Westphal. And then he dies from cancer. And he was a halfback. That's just another word for running back in the NFL. Halfback is 44, like cancer, like chemo, kill, execution. And notice when you write out 44, it sums to 144 and 54. Notice his name in gematria, Floyd D. Little, 144 and 54, like the Jesuit order. So I seen someone ask me earlier if it's the Jesuits behind this. I mean, I don't know if 100%, but it's really them. It's really their numbers in almost 90% of the rituals that I've covered. It's always a 56 in there Like how Larry King just caught coronavirus and his name is 56. And then this football player whose name sums to 144 and 54, like the Jesuit order. I mean, it is their numbers, so I mean, until someone can prove otherwise, it must be them. Yeah, so I mean, what's the odds of that? And then CNN, they report both of their deaths in the same on the same day and just right next to each other. They're both headlines right next to each other. The death of Paul Westphal and Floyd Little. Both players were number 44. They both died from cancer. They were both Hall of Famers. I mean, these are unbelievable coincidences, if you ask me. I think the only difference between these two men is that one is white and one is black. But they literally have almost all the same numbers in their ritual. So just want to say rest in peace to both of these gentlemen. 2021 has started off with a bang. But you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you guys for your support. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, God willing.